Hello everybody, this is Paul. I'm at John's Apiary. It's the 6th of May.
8th of May.
8th of May. VED. One of John's colonies has swarmed and we don't know whether it's the green one or the smaller one behind. So we're going to do a quick inspection and just have a look. So I'll talk you through it as we go and I'll keep bringing bits over for you to look at. So first of all we'll take the top box off and the super, nothing inside there. We've got a queen excluder, a crown board on top and a queen excluder underneath, and we put this on about a week or 10 days ago, this extra super with new frames to see if the bees would start drawing wax and storing honey. Well, first glance down, we've still got blank frames on the outer side, but we've got lots of white wax in the middle, which is an indication that they've drawn fresh wax, and it looks like they might be doing some storing as well, so we'll have a look through. So just going through, first frame just foundation only, second frame they're just starting to draw a little bit of wax on the side. Let's have a look. Third frame, they're drawing more wax. I'll just show you on the camera.
Oh, wow.
And then here they're drawing more wax. If you have a look there, just off camera, if you come a bit closer, you can see. Can you see that wax?
Oh, God.
So they've drawn that wax out of the last week. And the way that bees draw wax is that they take sugars from the diet and they eat it, and they convert the carbohydrate into little flakes like dandruff that comes out of their exoskeleton under the belly. Yeah. And then they chew that wax and then form it into honeycomb. And this one, honey, it's got loads of honey in, and I'm going to let you taste it. Come a bit closer.
Oh, I don't like tasting honey.
Nope.
I don't like honey.
You
honestly.
don't like it?
No, but I want...
Well, come and have a look. Come and have a close look.
Can you see?
Can you see in there? The honey in the cells.
God, it's unbelievable.
So that's in a week, isn't it?
That's a week. Yes, it's a week.
That's just a week?
In a week they've drawn that.
These are fresh frames.
And as we come closer to the brood nest, we'll see the amount of honey on that. It's absolutely rammed full. See what the weight's like on that.
That is dripping.
Amazing, isn't it?
I know, I don't want to... Where's the queen?
In a week. Yeah. Now this is one of the contributory factors to them swarming, because they're putting so much nectar in and copious amounts of pollen as well that they're running out of space. That one's even heavier. What would you say that weighs? Probably about 2 pounds, 2 or 3 pounds?
That's a bag of sugar, that's 2 pounds.
Yeah, 2 pounds. Multiply that by 11, 12 frames in the top. It gives you an idea just how well they're producing. And that's the same. Now you'll notice there's no brood in here, John. That's because beneath this box is a queen excluder, stopping the queen coming up. So the queen, so she can't come up to lay eggs. So that means that they're just keeping the stores upstairs.
That is amazing.
Don't they look healthy and well?
So the queen's down at the
No,
bottom?
she's in the bottom.
Yeah.
She's in the bottom box. She can't come up because there's a plastic sheet with holes cut in, which the worker bees can get through, but the queen's slightly bigger, so she's containing the lower boxes.
Wow.
That way, when they cap this over, we can just take this box off and it'll be just full of honey. And then we get in the same situation coming towards the outer edge. But what I'm going to do here
Move them around.
is I'm just going to take
some of this one out.
Yeah, please. We'll bring the outer ones to the middle.
Yeah, because obviously they've not started.
That's right, and it'll encourage them to use the blank frames. It'll encourage them to draw them out. Yeah, that can go here. Now I can do this with honey frames, and we shouldn't really do this when they've got brood on, because with honey it's just stores, but when they've got brood on, we're removing living creatures which need to keep warm. So they build them all together. But that is superb. So just to stop them flying around as much, we'll put the crown board back on top, and then we'll take this off and we'll work together and we'll put it on top there.
On top of this.
Straight up,
Okay.
and down. And as I mentioned a moment ago about the queen excluder, here it is. I'll lift that up carefully so it doesn't ping the bees and flick them everywhere. And once I've done that, I can drop them back in. So that's the queen excluder.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
We'll bleed that. So let's have a look what we've got here. I don't think it's this one that's swarming.
No, it's definitely the same again, isn't it?
Yeah, now if you remember, we checkerboarded when we came a week or so ago. We took this from a 6 frame into a full size,
Full size.
or a couple of weeks ago. So we've still got some blank frames. Yeah,
My goodness.
so they've drawn that out and the storing. I've left my hive tool in the car.
Yes, I was going to say, you never leave home without it. Traditionally.
That's the advantage of having one of these brushes though, because they taper down at the end. Now that, John, take that.
That is very heavy. That's about 3.5–4 pounds.
Yeah, about £4.
Do you move that to the outer then and bring the unpulled one in?
Well, I'm not going to do that because there's brood on it.
Right.
And if we have a close look, all this is honey. So I'll come closer to the camera and talk you through it. This is capped honey. Here we've got nectar. This biscuit coloured capping is capped brood. And you may see here lots of cells full of pollen. That's an incredible frame.
And it's so heavy.
Lovely, lovely, lovely healthy frame.
But you keep that in the centre.
We'll keep it in its original position because there's brood on there,
The one back
and
pops out a second.
and the brood nest is more or less central, but they expand that and they'll expand it more as time goes on. Now again, this was the next one, which was a blank frame, fully drawn out, and let's have a look in the bottom. There are eggs laid in the bottom. Nectar, they've started capping it over already.
But not that side as much.
So it's because that side closest to you is closer to the centre.
So therefore it gets more attention.
Yes. If you can imagine like a 3D football going through the middle.
Yeah, yeah.
And it is.
My goodness.
See all the brood, lots of brood. Looking really, really healthy. Drones there, you see they're larger.
Yes, yes.
You smell the honey.
Sweet.
Smell it, can't you? I'm leaning over the hive, I can feel the heat coming off it. Up there. Full of eggs. This colony will double in size within the next 21 days.
And no queen cells yet.
Not that we've seen, but we did a good inspection for them on our last visit.
The last week, 7 days.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Gosh, that's even heavier still. Just double check this one for queen cells or anything else, so we'll just shake the bees off. Just so you can get a clearer view. Honey closest to me, then a ring of pollen, capped brood in the centre, and at the bottom those larger cells are drone cells.
Is that heavier than the one we've just examined? My goodness, that is amazing.
Pop that in. So it looks like we did the right thing at the right time when we put the extra super on to allow these to expand. It's a pity I wasn't quick enough with the second box, which I fear will have, which will be the one that's
or
swallowed.
less than half.
This? Do you mean in weight?
No, the other one.
Oh, it'll have gone to about half. But every cell there is full of eggs. So that's going to go kaboom. And another really heavy one there. Oh, and it's just a slab. It's an absolute slab of blue. Look at that.
With a little bit of honey at the top.
Yep. Look at that. You couldn't wish for finer. And all the pollen on that one.
Yes, I know. That's phenomenal.
I'm not going to bother looking at the next two frames. It's going to be the same again. They're absolutely wonderful. It's a 10 out of 10 for that one. Right, shall we lift this one up on top? Put it nice and square.
Ready?
And we'll bang those off. That can go on top. And I was saying next weekend we need to put another box on top to allow this one to fill with honey as well.
Yes. Some more frames.
Yep. We'll fill that with frames, with super frames. So we'll put that on, square it up, and we'll strap it down later.
Okay.
Right. You just pick that side. Oh, got it. We'll reposition the camera to look at the back one.
I'm going to bring it over here.